Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the U.S. immigration news. It's been just a few days into President Donald Trump's presidency, and already we're seeing major shifts in U.S. immigration policies. The executive orders related to changes are poised to significantly impact family-based immigration, an essential pathway for reuniting families in the United States. In this video, we will look into the key details of President Trump's executive orders, including enhanced vetting, rescinding Biden-era policies, and the impact on family-based immigration's petitioning and processing times. We'll also discuss how these changes may create longer delays, introduce new hurdles, and even add uncertainty for families already in the process. To help you navigate these shifts, we'll share practical strategies to adapt and stay ahead, and explore potential legal challenges. If you are liking this video, please hit the bell button, subscribe, and like it, so that you may get updates straight to your smartphone. Now let's get into the video and get started. So before moving forward into the specifics of the executive orders, let's briefly look at the family-based immigrations. Family-based immigration has historically been one of the primary methods for individuals to immigrate to the United States. It allows U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents to sponsor certain family members, enabling them to join their loved ones. This system is divided into two primary categories. The first category includes immediate relatives, such as spouses, unmarried children under 21, and parents of U.S. citizens. Unlike other categories, there is no annual cap on the number of visas available for immediate relatives, making it a relatively quicker process. The second category, known as family preference, caters to more distant relatives or family members of green card holders, such as siblings or adult children. This category is subject to strict annual numerical limits, often leading to long wait times. Historically, family-based immigration has accounted for about 2/3 of all legal permanent immigration to the United States. However, even before these recent orders, the system was already notorious for its prolonged processing times, particularly within the family preference categories. What are the key executive orders? Now, let's turn our attention to the executive orders issued by President Trump. These orders span a wide range of immigration-related policies, but several provisions are directly poised to impact family-based immigration processing times. One of the most notable changes is the introduction of enhanced vetting procedures, which will require more rigorous screening for all visa applicants, including those filing through family-based categories. Additionally, the orders have reversed several Biden-era policies designed to streamline the legal immigration process, reinstating measures that could further slow applications. The administration has also emphasized expanded detention policies, prioritization of immigration-related criminal prosecutions, and even changes to birthright citizenship. While not all these measures directly impact family-based processing, they contribute to a more complicated and resource-strained immigration system overall. So how does an executive order impact the family-based petition processing times? Let's break down how these changes are likely to extend processing times for family-based immigration applications. Enhanced vetting procedures will likely have the most immediate impact. Applicants will now face stricter background checks, additional documentation requirements, and more frequent in-person interviews. Moreover, the screening will extend to online activity such as social media, adding layers of complexity and inevitably increasing delays. While the exact timeline is still uncertain, experts predict that these changes could add several months to the current wait times. The rollback of Biden-era policies exacerbates this issue. Policies that were previously implemented to reduce application backlogs and streamline adjudication processes have now been rescinded. This includes a higher issuance of requests for evidence, RFEs, and notices of intent to deny, NOIDs, along with shorter validity periods for employment authorization documents, forcing applicants to renew more frequently. These changes will further strain both applicants and USCIS officers, creating bottlenecks in the system. Expanded detention policies, while not directly tied to processing times for family-based petitions, could have an indirect impact. The increased use of detention facilities will redirect resources and attention from processing petitions, potentially causing broader delays. Additionally, families dealing with detained loved ones may face difficulties in gathering and submitting required documentation, adding personal hurdles to an already challenging process. The renewed focus on prosecuting immigration-related offenses introduces yet another layer of complexity. Resources that might have been allocated to processing applications will now be diverted to handling prosecutions. This shift could also lead to increased scrutiny of all immigration petitions, slowing the process even further. Lastly, the changes to birthright citizenship, though not directly tied to family-based applications, add complications to the system. USCIS may need to develop new procedures for determining citizenship eligibility for children born in the U.S. to non-citizen parents. These additional administrative burdens could spill over, affecting the overall efficiency of the immigration process. The scope of potential delays. Predicting the exact length of delays is challenging, but we can make some educated guesses based on past policy changes. Optimistically, processing times might increase by 2 to 3 months. However, under more likely scenarios, delays of 4 to 6 months or even a year could become the norm. In a worst-case scenario, family preference categories may see delays stretching up to 18 months or more. How to deal with the challenges. Given the likelihood of longer wait times, it's crucial for applicants and their families to adopt strategies to manage these challenges effectively. Filing petitions as early as possible can help applicants get ahead of growing backlogs. Thoroughly preparing applications with complete documentation can minimize the likelihood of receiving RFEs, which could further delay the process. Staying informed about policy updates and consulting immigration attorneys when necessary are also vital steps. Families should adjust their expectations and plan for longer timelines, exploring alternative immigration pathways if applicable. Legal challenges and future implications. It's important to note that these executive orders are already facing legal scrutiny. Changes to birthright citizenship, expanded detention policies, and enhanced vetting procedures are all likely to be challenged in court. These legal battles could result in injunctions or modifications, creating further uncertainty in the system. In conclusion, President Trump's executive orders are poised to bring significant changes to family-based immigration processing times. The combination of enhanced vetting, policy rollbacks, expanded detention, and resource reallocation has created a more complex and time-consuming system. For families navigating this process, staying informed and prepared is now more critical than ever. As this situation continues to evolve, keeping up with the latest developments will be key to overcoming these challenges. While the path may be more difficult, understanding the system and seeking professional guidance can help families achieve their immigration goals amidst these uncertain times. That's all we have for this bulletin. The U.S. Immigration News Channel provides all necessary visa information and procedures for your U.S. immigration journey. It is important to understand the United States immigration processing steps, visa application requirements, processing times, forms, fees, and more. We will continue to provide all information about U.S. visitor visas, such as B1 and B2, work visas such as L1A, L1B, and H1B, student visas, green cards, so immigrant visas, EB1, EB, EBAFRO, and EB and family immigrant visas. Thank you for visiting us today, and we'll see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to the channel for more U.S. immigration update videos.